As in the previous video, we find 6 relations up to this. In the 7th relation, we use cosecant A. Cosecant A is hypotenuse over perpendicular, that is AC upon BC, and cot A, which is equal to B upon P, that is AB upon base is BC. Perpendicular is BC. So if we square these two relations and subtract, we get AC square upon BC square means AB square upon BC square. When we take LCM, that's AC square means AB square. As we know from Pythagoras, this becomes equal to BC square. So this cancel out, equal to 1. That is the 7th relation is cot square A equal to 1. This is the relation number 7th. If in this relation we find cosecant square A, which is equal to 1 plus cot square A, this is the 8th relation, and cot square A equal to cosecant square A means 1. This is the 9th relation. These are the 9th trigonometric relations. We remember these relations as, if we find tan, we know tan is sin A upon cos A, and cot is cos A upon sin A, secant is reciprocal of cos, and cosecant A is 1 over sin. As we know, first relation sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. If we divide this relation both sides by cos square A, that is cos square A by cos square A, this becomes 1 by cos square A. This is tan square A plus 1, this is secant square A. This is the relation number 2nd. If we divide equation 1 by sin square A, that is sin square A by sin square A plus cos square A by sin square A equal to 1 by sin square A. This cancel out, 1 plus cot square A equal to cosecant square A. That's cosecant square A means cot square A equal to 1. These are the 3 relations. From these 3 relations we obtained other relations like these. Cosecant square A means cot square A equal to 1. This becomes cosecant square A is equal to 1 plus cot square A. These are the 2 ways to find the relation between T ratios. We remember only this relation. When we divide this by relation by cos square A, we get this relation. When we divide this relation by sin square A, we get this relation. There are 7 questions of these trigonometric identities. First of all, we solve first question. In question number 1, the left hand side is cosecant theta means cot theta whole square. As we know, cosecant is 1 upon sin theta and cot is cos theta by sin theta. This is whole square. When we take LCM, we get 1 means cos theta upon sin theta whole square. When we take square of each, that is 1 means cos theta whole square divided by sin square theta. As we know, sin square theta equal to 1 means cos square theta. When we put this value here, we get 1 means cos square theta, 1 is 1 whole square. In this we use identity A square means B square, which is equal to A means B, A plus B. This one cancel out, 1 means cos theta over 1 plus cos theta. This is the right hand side of question number 1. In question number 2, the left hand side is cos A over 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A by cos A. When we take LCM, 1 plus sin A into cos A, this multiply by this, that is cos square A, there is 1 plus sin A whole square. When we open this identity, that is A plus B whole square, this becomes A square plus B square plus 2AB. Denominator is 1 plus sin A multiply cos A. As we know, cos square A plus sin square A equal to 1. So this becomes 1 plus sin A into cos A. As we know, cos square A plus sin square A equal to 1. So this becomes 2 plus 2 sin A over 1 plus sin A into cos A. When we take 2 common, this becomes 1 plus sin A over 1 plus sin A into cos A. This cancel out, we get 2 by cos A. As we know, 1 by cos is secant A. This is the right hand side of the question number 2. In question number 3, the left hand side is 1 plus secant A upon secant A. As we know, secant is the reciprocal of cos. This becomes 1 by cos. When we take LCM, that's cos A plus 1 over cos A. These are cancelled out. So the left hand side becomes 1 plus cos A. In this question, we take right hand side also. 1 means cos A. As we know, sin square A equal to 1 means cos square A. We use identity here, that is 1 means cos A. Take 1 as a 1 square. In this we use identity A square means B square, which is equal to A means B, A plus B. So it becomes 1 means cos A, 1 plus cos A over 1 means cos A. These two cancel out. This is 1 plus cos A. That is LHS equal to RHS. Left hand side equal to right hand side. In question number 4, the left hand side is sin theta means 2 sin cube theta by 2 cos cube theta means cos theta. When we take sin theta common, it becomes 1 means 2 sin square theta. Take cos theta common, this becomes 2 cos square theta means 1. Sin by cos is tan theta. In this sin square theta is 1 means cos square theta. So this equation becomes tan theta. 1 means 2 plus 2 cos square theta over 2 cos square theta means 1. This is tan theta. This becomes 2 cos square theta means 1. This is 2 cos square theta means 1. This is cancel out. This is tan theta, which is the right hand side of the equation. In question number 5th, the left hand side is secant A plus cosecant A whole square cos A plus secant A whole square. When we open this identity, that is secant square A plus cosecant square A, there is some correction. This is sin A. So this is also sin A. This is sin square A plus cosecant square A plus 2 sin A cosecant A. When we open this identity, cos square A plus secant square A plus 2 cos A secant A. As we take sin square A plus cos square A in one pair. As in the right hand side there is tan square and cot square. Changes this cosecant square A as 1 plus cot square A and 2 sin A cosecant as 1 by sin change this secant square a as 1 plus tan square a and secant a as 1 by cos a. This cancel out, this is also cancel. As we know, sin square a plus cos square a is 1, cot square a plus 2, 1 plus tan square a plus 2, 1 plus 1 2, 4 5 7, 7 plus cot square a plus tan square a. This is the right hand side of this question. In question number 6, the left hand side is 1 plus sin a upon 1 man sin a. When we rationalize this by denominator, that's 1 man sin a into 1 plus sin a over 1 plus sin a. In the numerator, there is square of 1 plus sin a, and in denominator there is identity a minus b, a plus b, so it becomes a square minus b square. As we know, 1 minus sin square a equal to cos square a. When we take square root, 1 plus sin a upon cos a, separate these terms, we get 1 by cos a, that is secant a plus tan a. This is the right hand side of this question. In question number 7, the left hand side is cosecant a minus sin a into secant a minus cos a. In this we change cosecant as 1 by sin and secant as 1 by cos. When we take LCM, the sin a, this is 1 man sin square a, this is 1 man's cos square a by cos a. This becomes cos square a upon sin a. 1 man's cos square a is sin square a upon cos square a. This becomes cos a into sin a. In RHS right hand side, there is 1 by tan a plus cot a. When we change tan by sin a by cos a and cot by cos a by sin a, when we take LCM, that's cos a into sin a, this becomes sin square a plus cos square a. This is cos a sin a. As we know, sin square a plus cos square is 1, so this becomes cos a sin a. LHS equal to RHS. These are the solutions of 7 sums of exercise 8.4. In the next video, we do remaining 3 sums and additional sums of trigonometric identities and also examples of this. Thanks.